Okay, I'm back. This is my HCG Spring 2013 tag. Now let me tell you something. I don't think I've ever participated in a tag. I think I started to make a tag video, and then I never finished it in the last tag. And so, this is my first one. Now let me tell you something else. I have really big eyes, which you all know, and I have really long eyelashes, but I only wear a little bit of eyeliner and mascara on my eyes. I don't even own eyeshadow. I just don't know how to do it, and I don't know. I just don't. Well, I do own one that my husband got me for my birthday from Bare Essentials, because that's the type of makeup I use, and it is a light pink and a purple. I am wearing gray today with some green hearts, and I just want you guys to know, for you, for Toy, for everyone, that I put on that purple and did a dramatic eye. Not super dramatic, but dramatic for me. So, start off with that. Question 1. Name, age, location. My name is Stephanie. I am 27 years old, and I currently live in New Jersey, Jersey Shore area. Any children? Yes, most of you know I have 2 beautiful little girls. Sophia is 3.5, and Savannah will be 2 in July, so almost 2. And I want more. At least one more, which most of you know that as well. Any pets? I do. I have a lab. Her name is Lily, and she is 5 years old. Had more pets, but recently just went back down to Lily. How did you hear about HCG? Well, my friend, my best friend, told me, well, I was on Facebook, and I had a friend tagged in this thing called Omni Drops, and what it is HCG, but it's by a company called Omni, and I was seeing all these side-by-side pictures. I'm like, So then I wrote her about it, and she sent me some information. And then after I got that information, I started looking into it, and I searched on Google, and then somehow ended up searching on YouTube, and I did like months of research. And that's when I decided not obviously to do the Omni Drops, to do the injections, and found another company, and just that's how I heard about HCG. What was my initial reaction? No way. I have tried everything. There is no way that this can be true. I watched your videos so many times. I became obsessed, which I think a lot of us do. But from beginnings of journeys to before and afters, over and over again, red, and I still was like, absolutely no way. No way. I mean, of course, I'm going to give it a try. What else have I? I juiced. I have done cabbage soup diet. I mean, literally, I've done it all. So, this to me was just another attempt. And so that was my initial reaction. No way. Have you read Pounds and Inches? Yes, I've read it a couple times. Just like everybody else. Actually, I have listened to it. I have read it once, but I have also, the other times I have listened to it on a podcast. So, I have a long drive to school. So, I've done that. And I learn something new each time. It amazes me. Can you describe the time when you knew it was time to start HCG protocol and why? I have struggled with weight my entire life. 215 was my heaviest when I was in high school, junior year. Did Atkins, lost about 50 pounds, 60 probably. And then moved in with my boyfriend after we graduated and went back into the 190s. Found a diet doctor and did fendramethrazine, got back down. And then I did that for a really long time, on and off. Before I got pregnant, I was at my lowest of 153 pounds, which is my lowest. And then I had a blessing in disguise, Sophia. And after her, I was sitting at about 160, and then at 62, and then it slowly started creeping back up. I got pregnant with Savannah at 173 pounds and lost back down to 180 immediately. And then after that, I was did everything. Like I said, I bought a juicer, I started juicing, and then my husband and me decided to send me to a personal trainer because he was so sick of me being miserable and crying all the time that I decided that, okay, so I'll go to the gym 5 days a week and we'll pay the money we don't have for a personal trainer. And nothing's working. I actually was gaining weight. All my healthy attempts had made me get back up to 195 pounds. So then for some strange reason, I thought, okay, well, let's get pregnant, because if I'm going to be fat, I might as well be fat for a reason. And that's when I came around to HCG, and I was like, if I'm not pregnant, I'm doing this. So I was at my last attempt. I was miserable. I was crying all the time, and I just figured maybe this is my blessing. And it was. It still is. Does your friends, family know that you're doing HCG? How do they feel about it? Okay, my immediate family knows. My mom, my sisters, my dad, a couple of my very close friends. They know. My extended family, who I'm very, very close with, like my grandma, my aunts, the ones I'm always going to visit in New York, they don't know. They know I do an intense diet. They know I do gluten-free. They know I go through I call it the detox phase, where I do no fats, no oils, no sugars, no starches. Like, they know all that. They just don't know the part of injecting the HCG or taking something, because they wouldn't be okay with that. My grandma would freak out. They just wouldn't be comfortable with me injecting something into my body to lose weight. They already think I'm insane because they think I'm addicted to dieting, and so yeah, they don't know. And if they knew, I mean, they would just be concerned because they don't know. They don't understand it. But I do have many people in my life that do know and that do support me. Let's see. I do RX. I've never done homeopathic. I've only done, which leads me to the next question, injections. I started with a company called Trim Nutrition. It's based out of Florida. I did order once from Escrow Refills, but I am impatient. Now, if I would order bulk, I would probably save money, but I've only ordered once from there, and that was the second half of my first round because I didn't think I'd have enough. And then the past 2 times I've ordered from US Injections, and I really, really like them. Their HCG to me is very potent. I feel good on it. It gets here fast. It lasts me the entire time, and they seem to be, for speedy HCG, the most affordable. I first started the HCG protocol in August of, I guess, 2012. It was 2 days before my birthday. So I think the 20th or the 21st was my first loading day, because I remember my first PLCD was my birthday, which was crazy, but I was too excited to not start when I should have just loaded on my birthday. But it was fine. It was no big deal. That was my birthday present to myself, to start this protocol. I'm on round 4 of HCG. My current stats is I'm 160.2 for a total loss on the protocol so far of let's see, about 40 pounds. About 40 pounds. Might be almost 40. I should have had that prepared for you. Which was your best round? My best round was my first round. Absolutely. Round 2 was alright, but I had a lot of... I wouldn't consider it a fail round because I still lost about 13 pounds. But I could have done way better for a long round, but I went through a lot. I got really, really sick. Hurricane Sandy hit. We had no power. We had nothing. It was just a really rough round. And round 3 was a failed round. My head wasn't in the game. I consider that a failed round. So, currently on round 4. Round 1, best round. I'll say it again to everybody. Round 1 is always your best round because you're dedicated. You're pumped. Your knowledge is power. Has this protocol been easier or more difficult than you expected? Now, to this day, there's still days that are harder than others. I expected it to be difficult, and it is difficult. But then, as the rounds, go by, it does get easier because you're not so full of questions and so concerned if you're doing something right, because you know what you're doing. You know you're doing it right. The only thing is that, I always say you grow a pair and you start testing the waters. You dip your toes in different things, and that's why we have failed rounds. Stick to protocol, people. That's all I'm going to say. Favorite P2 skincare products? I don't usually change a lot of things. I don't change my makeup because I use Bare Essentials, which is just powder. But I do like to use Olay products because there's no oil in them. So I use an Olay lotion because I'm obsessed with lotion. I need it on my hands and face at all times. And I don't change up. A couple rounds I've changed up my soap, but I still use Dove even though it's full of oil because I have really bad eczema. So I kind of, I still do that. Favorite meal for each phase? Loading, I love goldfish. I can eat goldfish all the time. Loading, I pretty much just eat anything. I always go for McDonald's just because I can and I don't even like it. But I always eat McDonald's. Bagels and cream cheese. Pasta with sauce and cheese. And hummus and pita chips because I am obsessed with hummus. Those are my favorite loading. P2, I would have to say the P2 chili is one of my favorites. And the cabbage. I love just sauteed cabbage with the shrimp. Sauteed shrimp. That's another one of my favorite. P3, bacon and eggs. 100%. Bacon and eggs and cheese. Lots of it. And I've never really done a P4. So I can't really answer that question. Show a baby picture of yourself. Okay, I do have a baby picture, but it's on my Facebook, so I'm going to have to show you guys through Facebook. I'll put it on the Facebook page. It's pretty cute, not going to lie. My favorite TV show is Grey's Anatomy. And right now, a new one is The Following. Ugh, I love The Following. think it's a great show. My favorite color is pink. Favorite non-food related social activity. Anything that involves making my children happy. If that's taking them to the park, anything that makes them smile is my favorite. What do you do to relieve stress? I like to put my music on and sing really loud. Or just put the music on and dance. But mostly it's cleaning. When I am stressed, I will clean the crap out of everything. Has anyone ever said you look like a famous person? Who do you agree? Yes, I've been told numerous times. Do I agree? I don't know. Maybe. I know I have big eyes, but I've been told numerous times that I looked like, oh my God, she's dead now. That sounds bad. What the heck? I just had it. I don't know. Brittany, now I can't remember. She was young when she died. She was in the movie Just Married. Come on, I'll think about it. And Kim Korika has told me that I remind her of the girl, the facial expressions of the girl from The Big Bang Theory. But I'm not sure about that either, but, that's what I've been told. What else? Does anyone ever, list 3 to 5 non-scale victories. Okay. Not wearing a tank top under a shirt, number 1. Number 2 would have to be my husband picking me up. He picks me up a lot now just to hug me because he can. Number 3 would be wearing a regular t-shirt. I don't do t-shirts. I usually don't have anything casual. Casual is still somewhat fancy to me because if I could dress up fancy, I can cover things. Going out with my family. I know that sounds ridiculous, but just getting dressed during the week to take my kids out or have family nights or go out to dinner because I didn't even like to leave the house because I hated the way I looked. And I think that's 4. I'm not sure about 5. What are you hoping to accomplish? I am accomplishing it. I am happy. Am I done? No, but I'm happy. And I'm just hoping to learn to be comfortable in my own skin, and every day I learn that. I'm learning how my body reacts to food. I'm accomplishing that. I'm learning.
I was cut off in the car, but I just wanted to say that, with learning all those things, I do have goals for myself, and my goal right now is 150 pounds. My ultimate goal is 135 pounds, but, we'll see. But my goal for this round is 150, so that's about it. I will, now that I have to connect the videos, and they are too long to post from my phone, attach my baby picture at the end. Love you guys. Bye.
Oh, and it was Brittany Murphy that I was trying to say. Love you.